How's it going, guys? Today I have for you part 1 of a scheme that's been requested that I make. The formation is gun spread, and I've worked with my good friend Thibaut to put this scheme together for you guys. For those of you who don't know Thibaut, he's a talented young player who made a deep run in the Chiefs Club Championship tournament last week and made a real name for himself in the community playing in money leagues last year. His Twitch will be linked down below, so go check him out and hopefully you'll learn a few things from watching him play. Today's play is called Smash Corners, and I have 3 setups I like to run when I use this play. I'll be running it against Dollar, and I'll be showing you against the 3 main coverages, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. So against cover 2, the first setup I use, basically for against every formation, is just to keep it stock. These hitches are really good at getting underneath the cloud flats, so whenever the corner breaks, you'll be able to hit them as long as it's against cloud flats. So, as you see, the corner breaks, you can low ball this hitch and pick up 5 to 10 yards every time. I'll show you that on the other side of the field as well. The other hitch works too. Like so. Just wait for the corner to cut, throw. The cornerback actually did that quite well, but I'll show you that again just for just to be sure. Like so. Wait for the cornerback to cut, and use the ball like so. 6 yards there before contact. Now, if they try to play hard flats and they're committing to stopping your hitches, you'll have the corner routes wide open, like so. Wait for them to cut. You can throw it. Sometimes you need to pass lead it. It's advisable to pass lead it, so I'll show you that on the other side of the field as well. Like so. Cut, pass lead it down, like there. Easy 15 plus yards. And then lastly, if they were to play cloud flats, for example, and then have their user guard the hitch, which is what the man coverage sort of replicates, you'll see this angle route gets wide open over the middle, and you can throw that for anywhere between 10 and 25 yards pretty much. So now against cover 3, we'll show you like so. Against cover 3 curl flats, you'll see again the hitches get wide open. I'll throw the one on the right first, wait for the cut, low ball it, 5 plus yards every time. I'll do the same on the left side of the field. The corner right to cut, through the low ball, and there you go. Another 5 plus yards. So say they decide to play hard flats again, same principle. Corner right gets absolutely wide open. You need to pass it down though, because against cover 3 the safety plays the corner right's a little bit better. So you absolutely, against cover 3, you have to pass lead it. You can get away with it against cover 2, but against cover 3 you have to pass lead this. That one was a bit of a tighter throw. And again, the angle route, same thing. There should be a window to throw the angle route in those times. You can throw out here, the ball out if you want to. 10 yards there. And lastly, against cover 4, the setup stays the same. You'll see the hitch, throw that like so, get right on 5 yards at least. And then, again, against hard flats, this should be an easier throw than the cover 3 throw. You just pass it down. That's 15 yards there. So the second setup I want to go over, so this will be against cover 2, like this. So this is how you set up the second play. You want to put circle in a streak, so triangle, circle, and then up on the left stick. You want to put the running back on an option route, so triangle, R1, and then L2 puts him on an option route, and then you want to motion this post, or this corner over to make a post. You always want to have the running back on the short side of the field, so if you have the running back to the right hand side of the quarterback, you want to be on the right hash, or if you're on the left hash, you want to flip it and have it the other way. So the player looks like this. Against cover 2, you're going to see the same hitch corner concept on the left hand side of the field gets open, so you wait for the cornerback to cut, low ball this, 5 yards. But where this play is really nice is the post route that comes over the middle, because the user has to account for that himself. So we'll set the play up again, motion our receiver over, play out remains the same. You can motion snap this if you want, you don't have to. So the user is basically forced to choose between the option route or this post. This corner turned into the post, which gets open for 30 plus yards. We'll show it against cover 3. 694 stays the same. Express. Like so. And you'll see this post again get open. Right there. Possession cuts out, that was 25 plus yards there. You can also fit in this option right if you have time, or if you see there's a window. This option right is really good. You can lowball this for at least 5 yards most of the time. So we'll try it here and see. Little window there. Oh, that was an inaccurate throw from Derek Carr. We'll try that again. Sometimes you just don't have to let the running back set for a second. And hopefully the pressure isn't too much. I know the Raiders' line isn't the greatest in the world, but so we'll try this again. Like so. Move all that. Possession catch it for 5+ yards. And lastly, of course, against cover 4. Stop the play. Motion our receiver across. Looks like this. Let him set. You'll see again, this one just gets open. Right there. Possession cuts that. 25 yards. So the final setup that I want to run is, this one's a little bit more complicated. So what you want to do is you want to put your running back on a wheel, which is triangle R1, and then up on the right stick. I don't want to wheel. Square, you want to put him on an out route, so triangle, square, left on the left stick. He's on an out route. You want to put your triangle receiver on a hitch, so triangle, triangle, and then R2 puts him in a hitch. And then you want to motion this circle receiver across, and after he passes the center, you want to put him on a curl, so the curl breaks inwards like this. So this is how it looks. A lot of you will know that I like to run this concept. So you'll have the corner wheel concept on the right hand side, and then you'll have the outright hitch corner on the left. So against cover 2 cloud flats, you'll see this wheel gets wide open, like so. Throw that on the break. That's 10 yards before contact. Very nice gain. We'll run hard flats now to cover 2. Set the play up. Again, motion our receiver over. Wait till he passes the center. And then down on the left stick. And you'll see the corner out this time gets wide open. He plays the wheel. Throw it in the break, you actually catch it for 15 yards. So the concept on the left hand side of the field, I like to throw the out route if I know, if my post snap read is that it's not cover 2. Most of the time I like to throw this out route, but against cover 2 you're going to either have the curl or the hitch. So you just have to read which one gets open. Circle is more open here, that was a bit of a touch pass there. I'll try that again. This dollar cover 2 is definitely a lot better. Which way? Oh yeah, I put the wrong one. So I'll set it up. Normal. We'll put all those adjustments on. Put him on a curl. Place it looks like this. And this time the curl gets open. That's if they have the deep third without the mid read. And if they play hard flats, we'll try it with hard flats. And you should see the hitch. But really, you just sort of have to make the read. Sometimes it plays differently. So sometimes the curl will get up and sometimes the hitch will get up, and you just sort of have to make the read. But against hard flats, most of it, in this case, most of it is boxed because it's there's a deep blue and a mid read there. But in most other cover 2s, it's really only in dollar that this happens. In most other cover 2s, there's only one or the other. So originally he's on a blitz, so I'll deep third this dude here. Run the play again, set all this up. Wait for Ruggs to pass the center. Put him on a curl. Oh. That's too early, there we are. And you'll see against a regular cover 2, then this hitch gets wide open. That's 5+ yards again. So against cover 3 and cover 4 you won't have that problem. Cover 3 this time, we'll just set the play up as normal. Motion Ruggs across. Wait for him to cross. There we go. So against cover 3 again you'll have the corner wheel concept on the right hand side. You'll see you just make your read. This is against curl flats, so you wrap it out on the break for 5+ yards before contact. If they play cover 3 hard flats, you'll see the corner route. You'll have to throw this one on the break. Or sorry, you have to pass lead this on the break because the third plays it a lot better. So you pass lead that down. He got bumped a little off his route, so that usually doesn't happen, which is why that was a bit of a tighter throw, but he still caught it. On the left hand side of the field, again, this concept will be much better on this side of the field against something that isn't cover 2 where they're playing all out zones. So you'll see here, you just make your read, the hitch is open, 5+ yards again that time. I'll show you the out route again this time. You set the play up. The out route's really good against cover 3 and 4. Because the curl flat has to get out. The curl flat or hard flat has to get out there. So you'll see, as soon as you see the very left hand side defensive back, if you see him back up, you want to throw the out route. So if he backs up, you pass that up for 8 yards every time. And finally, of course, cover 4. It's basically the same thing as the cover 3 read, except the corner route will get more open. And the out route, sometimes, the out route really depends. I'm pretty sure you can still throw it. I'll throw the out route anyway. He backs up, passing that up, 9 yards. Sometimes the outside quarter plays it a little bit better, but that time it was completely fine. We will try the corner wheel concept. Put him on a curl. You'll see here, curl flat backs up, throw that on the break, 5+ yards. Cover 4 hard flats, again you'll see corner route. It'll be a lot easier than throwing it against cover 3 because the deep blue, the outside quarters don't play corner routes as well as the outside thirds. So you'll see here, much easier to throw for 15 yards. And then finally against cover 4, the hitch curl read on the left hand side. 694. So you'll see one of these two, most likely the hitch will get it done. Oh, actually this time the curl gets it. Oh, I passed that to the right, but it was inaccurate, he still caught it. I'll just run that one more time, with hopefully an accurate pass this time. Derek Carr does not want me to have a smooth YouTube video. So I'll try this again. And you'll see curl, you pass that to the right, possession catch it for 7 to 8 yards. So that was the play smash corners. I'll be uploading a part of this scheme every 2 days over the next probably week or so. So there should be at least 4 or 5 parts to this scheme, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll have one coming out for you in 2 days' time.